Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I hope I'm audible to each and everyone. If you can get my voice, you can just type yes in the chat box. So I'm aware that yeah, you're able to get my voice. If no, you can type no. All participants, if you can get my voice, quick yes. Very good. Great, great, great. So which means I'm audible. So good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon and welcome to the digital orientation program organized by Study in India for all of you who are selected and are placed at the partner universities. If there is anyone who is not able to get my voice clearly, I would just request you to check your internet connection, that you have a good, strong internet bandwidth. If your video is on, you can just switch off your video so that you can get a better quality. So welcome to the Digital Orientation Program. My name is Sherevar Ravevala. I am the Executive for International Promotions and Admission at Symbiosis Center for International Education, Centralized International Office of Symbiosis International Deemed University, India. So I would like to welcome you all for the session. And first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you to be on board with us. And it's a big thing for you all because you have successfully been able to receive the scholarship from Study in India program. And finally, your dream have come true and you are on board with us. So welcome to the family. This session will be to help you out and to give you more over the information about the onboarding process, about the university, how your lectures will be conducted. No doubt most of you have already joined and you have started with your sessions. Few of you are lagging behind because of certain issues and delays from your end basically. So I'll just help you with how we can reduce this time delays and we can start with your sessions perfectly. And moreover, this session should be interactive. So if you have any doubts, if you have any suggestions, would like to share anything with us, you're free to do that. But before I start with the session, I would like to introduce you all to my colleagues, Anirudh and Deepika. So maybe Anirudh, you can just switch on your screen and introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. We would be happy to help you.
Hello everyone.
So you have Mr. Anirudh and Ms. Deepika on the screen. So they are the ones who are communicating with you over email, over the WhatsApp, and they are also going to answer your queries in the chat box today. So Anirudh, you can switch off your video. You can put your device on mute. So before we go ahead with the session, I have one question for each and every one from you. So you just have to observe the picture and you have to tell me what you are able to see. You can unmute your mic and you can answer the question. There is no wrong or right answer. So I would request all the participants to answer this question. What are you able to observe in this picture? You can unmute your mic. Let it be interactive session. Don't type it in the chat box. You can unmute your mic. You can answer the question. Yes, Priya.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Am I
Yes.
audible?
Yes. Yes. You are
Okay.
completely audible.
I failed class in the
Wonderful. Great. Wonderful. Samruddhi Yadav, you are also answering something. So maybe you can unmute your mic and you can speak. So Samruddhi is saying the glass is with water. Priya Kushwa, she's saying that I'm unable to mute my mic. Okay, Priya. So what is your answer? You're saying the glass is full, half full. So everyone have a common answers over here. Someone is saying the glass is half full. Someone is saying glass is half empty. Someone is saying glass has water, which again means that the glass is full. So basically, what I want to convey from here is we need to change our perspectives. Moreover, most of you, due to COVID pandemic situation going on, we have all joined the university late. And if you look from the point of view that the class is empty, yes, you have difficulties in front of you. You have missed a lot of your subjects. But I would request you all to change your perspective and look towards the positive aspect of the life. The good thing where the glass is full. So look at your life that the glass is full, that you have got a good scholarship from study in India, which is difficult because it was a quite competitive process. Yeah, you have landed to a university which you had dreamed of. And as far as what you have missed, We are over here to help you out with whatever you have missed. Even in this tough times, our staff is there to help you out. We have our mentors at each and every institute where you are placed. And we are blessed with the technology that we have the recordings so that you can look into the recordings whenever you are free, as per your time, as per your convenience. And you can also look at the sessions over and over, which you cannot do because in the physical setup, you cannot tell the teacher to repeat the concept again and again till the time you understand. But in the recorded series, you're able to do that. If you have missed the assignments, we are also going to assist you with it. And I will take this forward in the upcoming, in the further slides. So as we start with our session, I would like to just give you an overview of the Study in India scholarship because each and every one of you are on a different scheme, or you can say you have a different category of this scholarships granted to you by studying India on based on your merit criteria and no doubt your results, the final results and everything. So the first type of scholarship that the students are studying with us is SII scholarship, that is Study in India scholarship. I'm not going to build up and give you the introduction what this scholarship is, but I just want to inform you that if you are a student studying with us with SII scholarship, and if you are fortunate enough to receive this scholarship, you don't have to pay any fees to Symbiosis University. The cost of your study, including accommodation, food, and studies, will be taken care jointly by the university and Study in India team. The only thing that you are supposed to do is study well. Focus on your studies, keep your scores high so that your scholarship is continued. At any point, if you have backlogs or we are able to observe that you are not clearing your exams, we'll be intimating the same. We'll be sharing the performance report with the Study in India team. And you might lose the scholarship because the scholarship is a merit based and the government of India as well as the university is investing in you so that you can build up your future. Indirectly, you can help the society and community to grow with the knowledge that you have gained. The second type of the scholarship is G1, then comes G2, G3, and G4. So G4 is a fully self-financed scholarship. The student is a self-paying student, but as far as G1, G2, and G3 is concerned, there is a certain waiver. They are the fee waivers basically. So G1 100% fee waiver. So the student is only required to pay the one-time registration charges, administrative charges to the university and pay for the hostel as well as the mess. G2, again, you have a fee waiver and you have to cater for your hostel and mess charges. G3, same thing, you have a fee waiver and you have to pay the part of the fee which is not covered under the fee waiver. And you have to take care of your hostel and mess charges. The most important thing over here is that you all are waived off. The English exam for all of you is waived off because you're coming in to our university to study in India, a very valuable, most important government of India program. So since you're coming through this initiative program to university, your English exam is waived off. So we assume that you all have good English proficiency skills, which includes reading, writing, speaking. And we and moreover, the stress and thrust is given on your English speaking skills because since everything is online this year, you have to make number of presentations, keeping your video on, not like as of now the video is off. You have to keep your videos on and you have to complete your presentation each and everything is every day. So this was the overview about the scholarships that you have been granted, and this is how your journey begins at Symbiosis with us. Now, at this particular point of time, there have been many students who are accepted by the university, but unfortunately, it's said that most of you have not checked your portals, you have not accepted the offers, or you have accepted the offers in the portal, but you have not replied to our emails whether you have accepted the offer to study with us or you have not accepted the offer. So if you're willing to take up the offer, I would request you that today before 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time, do reply to our email so that we can share the registration link for the university so that you are officially registered with us and you are on board and you are able to start the session. If you have delayed and if you have already received our registration link and still you have not filled it up, you have not uploaded your documents, then the delay is at your end. The more you delay, the more studies you will miss. The sooner you fill up the form, you'll be able to complete all the procedures quickly and you will be able to join the sessions. This is the glimpse of online teaching and assessment in the new normal. All our institutes are teaching online. The students have the power to study from the home at their own comfort and their safety. The students, what you are able to see, you see the pictures of the Afghanistan ladies. They also were 2 years back. They came to Symbiosis to study in India program. They were late to join us due to different documentation procedures, visas, and all the different challenges. But today they have graduated. They all are out. They worked hard. We supported them to cover up their studies, and they're holding good positions. So even you can do, if they can do, yes, you can also do. And take the advantage of the online teaching and assessment techniques that you have. You can also get in touch with your teachers and your international student mentors or coordinators at your respective institutes. So those who have started the session, you're already connected with the international mentor coordinator faculties over there at this. So if you have any doubts, you can get in touch with them. They will help you if you have doubts related to assignments or if you have missed any of the evaluations. They will help you out with it. They will grant you some time period to cover it up. If there is anything that your problems are not getting sorted, or if there is something wherein you need an urgent intervention from our side, you all have the email ID of our team, you have our common WhatsApp number, you have our common email ID, and most of you also have my email ID. So please feel free to write to us, drop message to us so that we can help you out. But the disclaimer over here, please don't try to dig the well when there is a fire. This is the very bad thing, that when there is a fire, you want to dig the well. So please, whatever it is, before there is a problem, you please let us know so that we can make sure that the problem is not hyped up. Moving ahead, I'm not going to touch upon in depth, but I am able to see many of the students who didn't have a better idea about the university. So I've just added this slide over here, and thereon I'll be opening up the floor for the question and answers for all of you. So that if you have any doubts, questions, or you're stuck somewhere, we can assist you. So the why Symbiosis is the question over here. So we are the only Indian university set up for the international students. We do have international recognition and globally valued education. We have students from 85 different countries studying with us. And the most unique feature is we have a centralized international office. And that is one of the reasons why we are able to answer your calls, queries, emails, WhatsApps, everything very fast and assist you quickly and get you on board, even in this tough, difficult situation. And the most prestigious and the proud moment is for us to share with you all that we are enlisted institution for the prestigious scholarships awarded by Government of India, like SPDC, for NRI students. Study in India, obviously one of the prestigious program, and many other scholarships. If we talk about international recognition, we are ranked in QS Asia. We also have a certification from APQN for internationalization of higher education, and we are also ranked in QS BRICS, QS India, and no doubt our own national ranking, NIRF ranking. As a result, we are a part of this particular program called Study in India. So this was the overview that I wanted to share with you. Now I open up the floor for you all for the question and answer session. So if you have any questions, you can type it in the chat box. But more, what I would encourage you all to do is to unmute your mic and share your queries. If you have any suggestions, please unmute your mic because I want it to interactive type of a session.
Okay, sir. Hello.
Hi, yes. Please, please introduce yourself by telling your name so that we know that whom we are interacting with. And if you want, you can also switch on your mic.
Sure, sir. I am Pratyush Shah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm Pratyush Shah, doing MBA IT
Mm-hmm.
SCI.
Yes.
Sir, my question is actually already started my session. I had also attended internship orientation program, and where I was asked to uh, have a international student uh, in order to do the internship placements.
Pratyush, I would just request you that your voice is not clear, so come somewhere wherein there is less background noise.
Hello, sir. Am I clear?
There is some background noise, so we are not able to get you. So let me repeat what I am able to get. That you have started MBA IT with us, right?
Yes,
Okay. And your question is related to internship.
sir.
So you want to take up internship with us, right?
Sir, actually, this from our college,
Yes.
there were some companies. So, at our that we need convey the message to office.
Okay, so Pratik, for this, what I would suggest is there is no problem. We can help you with the internships and everything. So what I would request you is you have my email ID. If you don't have my email ID, I'll just drop it over here so that you can write to me and we'll assist you with the internship. And there is an internship which is mandatory and it is a part of curriculum. So you have to take it either in India or I assume you're from Nepal in India. Yes, anyone with any other questions? Any questions from anyone? Yeah, Priya, you have written something over here. So can you please share a few of our seniors' contact details? Yes, sure. So Priya, what you can do is you have our WhatsApp number. You also have our email ID. You can just drop in your request. We'll help you with it, and we will assign the seniors as your mentors who can guide you like how you have to come up with your dissertations, how you have to go ahead and prepare your CV for the internship and everything. So definitely we can help you out with it. Any questions from anyone else? Okay. So the most important thing is, Anirudh, maybe if you can share the list of students whom we have approved and they have not filled in our registration link. And if they are over here, so they can just fill the registration link and we can get them on board. Okay, so there is a question from Viva. Viva, can you get my voice?
Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Hello,
Yes.
am I?
Yeah. Yes, yes, you are audible. Yes.
Okay. So, firstly, we are really grateful that we got this opportunity, and I'm a student who's offered SII scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
And according to the mail, I was asked that I don't need to pay a single penny to read, but I saw various videos on YouTube channel of Study in India. And I
Mm-hmm.
found that those colleges and universities have been asking for some kind of medical insurance
Mm-hmm.
payment to be done before commencing the classes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and like when our orientation started today, so
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find that kind of any like requirement or any
Yeah, so
investment to be
for
done
other
or in.
for other colleges, I won't be able to comment on that, why they are doing it and how they are asking that. But in our case, we have it is included as a part of your package of study. And that is the one of the reason that you have logged into a eligibility portal and you have signed medical undertaking and you have seen one form called as medical examination form, which is for your insurance. So basically, you're covered under an insurance provided by Symbiosis International University. And in addition to this, when the physical sessions will start, you can also take advantage of the on-campus health center. So if you have any trouble, if you want to visit the doctors, you can visit them. And in addition to that, on yearly basis, you will also have an annual health checkup so that your insurance is continued. So you're already covered in it. There is not a separate charges or there is no separate fee for it.
Oh, so that means we are completely free about this. We just
So
need
you're
to
already
pay
covered in
for.
it. You're already covered in it.
So we just need to wait for the classes to commence now, right?
Yes. And I assume that you have filled in the medical undertaking and uploaded in the eligibility program provided by the
Yes, sir.
university. Perfect. Perfect. Good.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, Pratyush again.
Yes.
So actually, yeah, I think it's Anuruddha sir. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, sir, I am studying under Jeevan scheme. So
Mm-hmm.
I have to pay for the hostels and fees. So since in for the first semester we are not attending college, so do we have to pay for the first semester hostel and miss fee?
Uh, Actually, we are coming up, we are going to inform you about it. So what we are going to do is, since you're not going to attend the hostel in the first semester, as well as you're not going to avail for the mess facility, we are not going to charge you for the same. And when you will come to India and your physical classes will start, from there onwards, you have to pay for the hostel and mess. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Good
Am I
afternoon.
audible, sir?
Yes. Please, I would
Sir,
request you to just introduce yourself.
okay. So I'm Dawat Singh from Bhutan, sir.
Yes, welcome.
So, sir, I have done everything asked by the government, my documentation, admission, I have done everything, sir. So now I'm just waiting for my online class.
Yes,
So
so by
how
today
do you,
afternoon, by around by 4 or 5 p.m., you will get a email from your institute on your registered email ID. The first email that you will receive is about the college email address and the college credentials, using which you have to set up your account. And on that particular account, later on, the institute account, you will receive all the details regarding your timetable, the recorded series of the session that you have missed, information about who is your mentor, the teacher, faculty mentor, who is going to guide you, help you out if you have any issues, and what evaluations to be done, when to complete the evaluation, timelines, and everything. And if you don't receive it, you have our email ID, you have our WhatsApp number, or if you receive and still you have any issues somewhere, you're confused what to do, what not to do, you can get in touch with us and we'll help you out with it.
okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So, are there any questions from any other participants? Yes, yes. So there is a question from Fayaz in the chat box. Okay, you are a G1 of you have offered G1, you have accepted it, but you cannot pay first installment. Whereas unfortunately, if you don't pay the first installment of fee, you cannot process your admission further. Because like if you pay the first installment, you will be on board officially with the university, and then only we will be able to release your admission letter/letter for your visa. So that when the physical sessions start, you are on board. That's the only thing we can do. We cannot assist more in this case, unfortunately.
Good day, sir.
Hi, hi, Grace.
Oh, I'm among the SIIG scholarship program,
Yes.
and, and I wanted to ask the foreign nations. Please, sir, when will the first semester be finished so that we will know
So
when we'll be
yes,
and,
yes. So
and also
you want the dates when the first semester is going to end?
wanted to ask how we are going to process our visas because of the COVID-19.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question yet.
Should be
Okay. Grace, I assume you're from Nigeria, if I'm not wrong. Yes. So Grace, see, we have processed your admission. Probably the delays were because there were some documents missing from your end, I assume. So your admission has been finally now processed. You are on board with us as a SII scholarship student. So what we are going to do is, yeah, so what we are going to do is we will be issuing you the admission letter for your visa. As of now, the Indian embassy is not processing the visas because the travel ban is yet not lifted. and we have not started with our physical sessions. So the entire first semester will be online. You have to synchronize your time zone with India
Okay,
and get
okay.
connected. Now comes the question, when the physical sessions will start, the letter which we will be providing you, you can submit it to the Indian High Commission in your country, and based on that, they will process your visa. In addition to that, if there is any documentation or any queries or any additional documents that they need, which they usually ask for, you have to let us know your interview dates well in advance so that we can email it to your information, your status, and all the performance report to the Indian High Commission so that they have it on their desk. So the day of interview, when you go over there, all the documents are with them.
Okay,
And if
okay.
you don't have a passport as of now, if you don't have a passport, I would request you please get your passport done and be ready with it so that we don't have further delays when the physical sessions start.
Okay, so I already have my passports.
You have your passport, great. Then you don't need to worry. You just have to complete your online sessions now. And as you get the visa letter and when you get the intimation that the Indian High Commission have started processing student visa, you can just apply for the student visa application.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. So there is a question from Tashi. Tashi, you have received your Google account for the college, but you're not able to join the online classes. So if you're not able to join your online classes, I would request you to just reply back to the email from which you have received your credential for the college email ID, and they will assist you with it with a video tutorial on how to log into the platform called as Microsoft Teams, which is a learning management platform as of now, and they will assist you with the onboarding process. So don't waste the time and immediately reply to them. If you need help from our side, please mark us also in the CC or the CLE. So Ikra Agrawal has a question. Do we need passport for Nepali students as well? For Nepali students, you don't need a passport. You just have to upload your citizenship card in the eligibility portal. And when you come to India, you can carry the same. So do we have any questions from anyone else? We have last 2 minutes. If you have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself or drop into the chat box and ask your questions.
Hello, sir. This is Pratyush again.
Yes, Pratish.
Yes, sir. Is it possible uh, uh, some, somehow to like can Nepali students connect together? Like we might have like same concerns regarding travels and all.
Of course, of course. So what we will do is by tomorrow we will make a what we'll do is we'll host a virtual e-meet for all the Nepali students who have joined Symbiosis this year through Study in India program. And later on, we will also get you in touch with the other senior students, the students who are way back for the internships, who have also already completed their graduation. So we'll connect you with all of them so they can also share their experience with you and you can get best possible help from their end.
So that,
Yeah. So anyone with any more questions? Anyone with more questions? Any suggestions? I assume there are no more questions coming in.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, hi.
I'm from Czechia.
Your voice is not clear, so if you can
Uh,
just come to a place where you have good network, less disturbance.
okay, I have one question.
Yes.
What about in this test for the test test? I don't take the test right now.
Which test?
In this test.
What I would suggest, maybe if you can just drop your query in the chat box, and I can read and I can answer it because I'm not able to get your voice clearly.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
The other question is, what was the concentration of the students from developed countries in this scholarship?
I'll just request you to just write in your question so I can answer it properly. There is a question coming in from Mohammed Fakri. Okay, Mohammed, I assume you're from Indonesia. You can unmute your mic if you want. So the question from Mohammed is, I would like to ask something. Is there any platform from the university to contact among students? So Mohammed, what we are going to do is we are going to get you into a group of international students who are placed at Symbiosis to study in India, so you can interact with them overall. Again, at the institute level, the institute where you are placed, the institute will also add you to the institute WhatsApp group for the students, wherein all the details, information will be shared regarding the lectures, assignments, upcoming events. So you can get everything in detail if you have missed out. Since you have joined us late, so probably the group exists, but you are not in the group. So we'll just inform the institute to add you in that group and make sure that the number that you have added in the eligibility portal and everything is right. If not, then you can just email to the institute international coordinator with your correct WhatsApp number and they will add you in the group. So there is a question from Samruddhi, what amount we need to pay for hostel and mess charges, G1 scheme, excluding semester first charges. So under G1 scheme, Samruddhi, we are only charging you one-time amount, which is against the administration fee, registration fee, and the refundable institute deposit. For hostel and mess, we have already shared a link for the hostel and mess based on the campus that you have allotted. You can just check that link and you will get all the details over there, including hostel fee per year, the mess charges, and the refundable hostel deposit too. So just visit that link. If you're not able to understand anything, you can drop us a WhatsApp message and my team will help you out with it.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon,
Good afternoon.
sir. I'm Roshan Gupta and I've joined.
Yes, Roshan. Roshan, there is a lot of background noise at your end.
Uh, Now it is fine, sir. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Roshan.
Audible?
Yes.
So I was saying that, sir, as I have joined the institute, I have got a mail from that you need to the other students for me also that need to fill some documents for the eligibility like that. So
Yes.
do you need to submit that or not? That I was asking.
Yeah, you have to upload all those documents for eligibility. You might have received a link, and I hope you have uploaded all the documents, right? Including your
Yeah,
citizenship card and
yeah,
everything.
yeah. That I have done.
Perfect, perfect. Then there is no other any other process that you have to do. You just have to submit it. That's it, and you're on board.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I assume you have already started your classes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
So I
perfect.
and Pratyush are in same division also.
Sorry.
Me and Pratyush both are in the
Okay.
same institution.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, great.
So we are facing that intensive and placement that I have to.
We will work out. We will work out for you. As discussed, you just drop an email to me, and we will work it
Yeah,
out, and we'll help you out. There is no issue with that.
sure.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so Faiz, Rahim has a question. Deva, we'll just come back to you in a while. Faiz Rahim has a question. I'm on SIS scholarship from Afghanistan. Do I need to pay for anything which exceed from this? See, as I mentioned earlier, if you are on SII scholarship and you have been placed at Symbiosis, there is nothing that you have to pay to the university because the cost of your education, including hostel, food, and tuition, is jointly taken care by the university and study in India. As far as your flight tickets, visa is concerned, you have to pay for that and you have to come in. And a disclaimer, if you are on SII scholarship and you have not accepted the offer letter in the portal, then I'm worried that you can come on board now. Because the more you delay, we can't help you out with that. So I hope I have answered your question clearly. Yes, Dava.
Thank you, sir. Sir, uh, I'm a sir. Uh, Last time I received a letter from SII, sir.
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. Symbiosis University. So I've everything. My fee structure is given in that letter, sir. So
Mm-hmm.
like, sir, I don't have to pay anything, right, sir?
You're on
Yes, I'm a
SII scholarship?
yes, SII scholarship.
Yeah. So if you're on SII scholarship, you don't need to pay anything. You just have to pay for your flights and all the
Flight free.
travel.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Hostel, mess, as well as tuition will be taken care jointly by SII and Symbiosis together. The only thing that you have to do is study them, because if any place you are not going to study, you get backlogs, your scholarship will be cancelled.
Okay.
Yes. So there is a question from Asadullah. Yeah, Asadullah, yeah, since if you have got an opportunity to come to Symbiosis and study through Study in India program on any of the scholarships like G1, G2, G3, G4 or SII, you don't need to give English proficiency test through Symbiosis that Symbiosis conduct, that is IELA, or you don't even need to give IELTS or TOEFL. So in short, there is no English proficiency test for you if you are coming under Study in India program and you are placed at Symbiosis. So I hope I have answered your question, Rita. So any more questions from anyone? Any more questions from anybody else? So now I would like to just hand over the session to Study in India team. Maybe the Study in India team or Ms. Jasmeet from the team can take over the session.
Sorry, sir. One last doubt, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, yes, Dava, yeah, tell me.
Sir, this scholarship is till my this final year, no, sir. Is it till my
Sorry?
final year? Is this
Yeah,
scholarship is
see,
still
it's, I'll
final
tell you,
year,
I'll
no, sir?
explain you. See, I'll explain you. No scholarship is till final year. It's based on your performance. So this year you have this scholarship. You perform well this year, the scholarship continues. Again, next year you perform well, again the scholarship continues. Let's say anywhere you don't perform well, the scholarship is gone. That's the reason I have mentioned everywhere it's a merit-based scholarship. It is monitored based on your performance. You have to perform well. Any point, any place, don't take it for granted so that it is cancelled. Okay. So if you can perform well in each and every semester, the scholarship continues till your final year.
Yes, sir. So
Hi. Yeah, so now I'm audible finally. So, good afternoon, everyone. This was a very informative session. I would like to thank you, Sheravar and Anirudh, for this very informative session. And thank you, everyone, for joining this session. If you have any more questions, please feel free to ask now, or you can reach out to Mr. Sheravar on his email ID, or you can, in fact, reach out to Mr. Anirudh on the email ID he has just mentioned over the chat box, which is intadmissions@symbiosis.ac.in. You can also reach out to us on Study in India email ID, which is studyindia@edcil.co.in, in case you have any more queries. And yeah, so we would like to conclude this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. फिर इसका क्या करना है अभी नेक्स्ट रिकॉर्डिंग का? जी हाँ सर रिकॉर्डिंग को लिखने में